All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. Okay. So our first item on the agenda is the John Davis Express Oil Change, requesting a variance from the commercial design standards. We have no one signed up? No? Okay. So I'm going to do what I saw the mayor do. I'm going to open the public hearing, and I'm going to close the public hearing. Okay.
We might just keep you around.
No. Okay. So we have a motion. A motion for discussion.
I make a motion to discuss.
Okay. Second.
Alrighty, as you see, as I put in the packet, the applicant is requesting to get a variance from our design standards. As it currently is written now, no bays facing the street. So they were looking at the odd shape of the lot, asking for relief to position the building that would work for them. I put in the findings of fact things for you guys to look at as to granting the variance, as the particular physical surrounding shape, topographic conditions of the specific property involved would result in a particular hardship. Again, this is not a site plan approval, but it would go to the planning commission, anything that comes out of the BZA. One of the options I didn't put in the packet, but one thing that we could, if you were to approve this, would be maybe some landscaping in front of where they're gonna, if the bays are facing the road. I might say that, that may be something that you could add to that with particular trees or something to compensate for the variance.
Any questions?
Do you know when this,
The rod tire?
when the design standards were put into?
I think it was, I started in 2019, they were in play, they were before the Valvoline.
They were before?
They were before the Valvoline.
Okay.
So the design standards were before Valvoline, and Valvoline has the front.
They have bays facing, correct. And I will add that I did write this in there, but each case
One by one.
is one by one. So, if the next person came, they would still have to come before you, and they couldn't say that we're setting a precedent. So, just kind of FYI on that as well.
Okay. What about the building in the back, the long structure? Is that going to stay? Is that going to be used?
Yes, ma'am. We provide quick oil changes and also for full service mechanical. Those bays will be repurposed to be our full service mechanical. The front building is currently an office. We'd be demolishing that and then turning that into our waiting area and our quick oil change bays.
Okay.
I didn't know that this building was saying. I wondered about that, but I didn't.
I'm assuming you gotta have fencing down both sides on that?
Yeah, that'll be handled in planning commission with the site plan. So this is just the preliminary phase to allow them to go to planning commission and meet everything within our site plan criteria.
And if I'm seeing it right, it looks like the new building is going to be in front of where the old building is.
Pushed up, yeah.
And that old building is going to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the ingress, egress.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yes, if I could speak, just if we turn the building sideways, we have to actually move it forward towards the road, and then it makes it very difficult. We don't have enough room to stack cars along the side, and that would cause problems, cars to stack out, and then potentially out into the traffic. Having it that way gives us enough room to be able to have cars stacked neatly in front of the bays, and then still cycle cars back out and around the building to exit.
The pass-through lane, because that will be something that will require them to have as a pass-through lane. Some drive-throughs you see, you go through, you get stuck in. That additional space does allow for safety in a pass-through lane.
Yeah, to eliminate the pass through the building, you'd have to pull in, pull out.
Yeah.
Looks like the major parking is at the back,
Yes,
and there's just a couple at the front. I see that right?
Yeah, and but that'll be something we look at in site plan approval.
Okay.
So they won't get approved until, if they don't
Okay.
have parking, no matter what comes out of here, they'll have to meet all that criteria, parking, the arrows, egress, ingress, and everything.
So, my one thought on it is that the front looks better than a side of the building on that road. That's my, I mean, aesthetically,
Mhm.
that's,
Is it only oil changes in the front building? So all the repair work's done in the back?
Yep, yeah, there's no power tools or loud noise or anything come out in front.
So when you drive in, you'll be coming in off of the street, and there'll be cars lining up for oil changes, are right there in front. So we're lining up, boom, 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 right out there.
is it lining up at the front or in the back?
But we'll be lining up in the front.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
We found that when cars have to stack in the back, then they can kind of get bunched in there, and then people feel like they're trapped and they can't get out if there's something going on. And so I know other competitors stack that way. We do not do that. For that reason, we've had a lot of complaints on that.
Any concerns about it backing up onto 76?
Not, we were able to stack 3 cars back, and with the flow and everything around it, the site plan is shown, you know, that fits for what our average volume is through our stores.
And then they exit out the back and come around this
Yes,
way.
ma'am. Yep, go around.
Well, you've got 3 bays here that are coming in from 76. Do you know how many you can stack there? You can stack, so I mean, you got 3 lanes, but 3 in each one also?
So you're gonna have 3 in the bay and then 2 stacked behind it, and that gives enough room for the cars to be able to flow. So we normally have attendants kind of like a Chick-fil-A out front, keeping the cars bumper to bumper, tighten up there, because we give enough room. Unless we have a larger truck or something like that, you know, sometimes you have a really big box truck. And at that point, we just don't stack double in that lane.
You said the bay holds 2?
No, the bay holds 1 inside the bay.
Oh, 1 inside, so you'd have the 3 in there working, and then how many back did you say?
2 more back, yes.
So 6 more outside?
Yes, sir.
3 inside, 6 outside? When you do that, does that still leave room for them to get out? You know, like they go around the bay and then they come back to go out the street? And what number of cars does it prevent the people from leaving?
I'm not sure on that. I'd have to speak with engineering to know that. I know that just our model, you know, I'm the operator here out of Middle Tennessee. So I just know that we always are designing to have that and flow around. When we go to planning, hopefully, I think that there also is an opportunity to maybe have a second entrance exit to the right of the property or move over there that may eliminate some of that stacking bottlenecking a little bit.
If business is really good, you may have a problem.
Well, I can tell you, I run the highest volume stores in the nation, and, you know, I've got a couple that cars will back up to the line, but it's in Murfreesboro, as cars come up, if there's an open spot, they pull in. We never stack out, it never intrudes into any of the traffic, but we do have some that cars will back all the way up. You know, we
Yeah,
call that
I'm not
parking
gonna do
area, there's
that.
no car access coming in and out.
Our conversation, you only see 8 to 9 an hour.
Yes.
Right, so yeah,
Yeah.
in there, and, you know, we had some conversations earlier before this, and they only see about 8 to 9 an hour.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
the odds of them stacking out into the road are minimal.
As I said, I thought aesthetically, building-wise, it would be, my concern is those cars stacking up in front, which is not very attractive, and 76 already has a problem.
Yeah.
At that light at, where Wendy's is, I mean, I've tried to get out there a couple times just in the last 2 weeks.
And that'll be something that we do look at traffic related,
Yeah.
in planning commission, whether we require a traffic study or, depending on the number of cars, we'll definitely be looking at, ingress, egress. That's a biggie.
And my concern is when they're coming out, they're gonna be crossing across the cars trying to get in, to get out. And
Yeah.
it's, you know, if you've ever tried to get out of the post office, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's,
Yeah, we'll work on the circulation egress through the site plan.
Yeah, that's something an engineer will look at.
You know, preliminary layout, so we'll talk through.
Yeah,
the-
that's all like handled like at the planning commission, before they get the approval, and site plan approval.
So when you do the site plan approval, is there a chance that you'll set it back a bit further off the road if you need to?
It just depends, I hadn't looked at it, like, our engineer hadn't looked at it, but
Mhm.
again, it just depends.
Yeah, we'll work with engineering in the site plan process, whether it's building location or entrance location, if that.
Yeah, there'll be 2 or 3 rounds of comments between engineering and from the staff to them before it's approved, before it even comes to planning commission.
You can't push it back much farther because you'll run into the other building.
Yeah, you gotta have that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much space there to begin with.
What are the other buildings on the, land there? Behind the existing, I guess where you're gonna do the auto repairs, are those sheds? I couldn't really see.
I believe those are trailers and cars and stuff from the previous operation. There's no other outbuildings out back there.
The building that's being repurposed is the only one remaining.
So everything, all the other stuff at the back's gonna go.
Correct.
And I say nothing's off the table. I mean, right now we're talking about, would you allow bay doors there? If we had to push back and heat up some of that building, I mean, all options are on the table. We'd love to do this.
I'm not opposed to it, all it looks nice.
Well, then we have a motion, and are we gonna talk about if we do consider this, any kind of thing that would add landscaping to it?
That'll be on the planning one, or?
Yeah, well, it would be a recommendation for you, and then we can, put the comment of the allowable, landscaping. We can put that, and that would be a comment to their landscape architect.
We don't have to be specific, we just have to require some
Yes.
landscaping, give us some screening.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's perfect.
How long's Valvoline been here?
Long,
20-something years?
I'm not sure. You know how long Valvoline's been here?
When I got here in 2008, I can't remember.
long enough to crack
I think
the
it's
walls.
probably 2005 or 6. maybe.
Okay.
Well, but before that, it was an oil change place too.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right, it was.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
changed
I think it
names.
was back to the nineties, late nineties.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The guy that owned it, I think his first name was Jim.
Jim Smith.
Jim Smith, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen him.
Okay.
Any more questions? Do we have a motion?
Make a motion, we approve.
I'll second it with the addition of the landscaping to provide the screening along 76.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. We have no other business.
Hey, appreciate y'all coming. Y'all came